Detroit.
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 There's what you hear.
And there's what we see.
There's what you may think.
And there's what we know.
We love.
We laugh.
We live. We work.
We earn.
We give.
We breathe. We believe.
We dream. We achieve.
Embracing our abilities.
With grace and humility.
As eternal optimists who employ positive actions.
We wear pride with poise.
And strength
with compassion.
The most authentic, organic people on the planet. The thing is,
you gotta be here to understand it.
Detroit.
So wide you can't get around it, so low you can't get under it, so high you can't get over it. We gon' break it down.
Here's a chance to dance away out of our constriction, out of our constriction. We're gonna be grooving up and down, hang up alleyway, with the groove we only got. We sure all be moved. You don't feel me now, hey. Ready or not, here we come, getting down on the one which we believe in.
Under a groove, getting down, just hold the force of it. One nation and we're on the move, nothing can stop us now. One nation under a groove, getting down
For what?
for the funk of it. One nation and we're on the move, nothing can stop us
What the world needs now is funk on every block. Cause everybody rocks when the mothership docks. With rhythm on our side, we cannot be stopped. And as planetary citizens, listen, we are not ZYX or the next generation. We are the continuum, searching with urgent patience. More than millennials, we are perennial emeralds. Glistening, listening to ethical generals. Embracing notes from Grace Lee's scroll. As these days unfold, we make broken streets whole. Resilience means brilliance, the key is children. Tomorrow is promised cause we intend to build it. We a community of beauty and passion. Endeavor to fashion what the elders imagine.
what you're funkin' for. One nation under a groove, getting down
For what?
for the funk of it. One nation and we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now. Nothing can stop us now. Nothing can stop us
We keep going, we keep striving, we keep moving, we keep going, we keep striving, we keep moving,
Now more than ever, I think we've learned that we must cherish each and every moment we're able to have with our loved ones. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the Detroit Family Reunion Planning Session. I am Stephanie Ross, Sales Manager at the Detroit Metro CVB. For everyone watching, the information that I will be presenting to you today is meant to assist your family whether you are planning a safe reunion for 2021 or in the future. The Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau is the only organization that promotes Metro Detroit regionally, nationally, and internationally as a convention, business meeting, and tourism destination. Our mission is to market and sell Metro Detroit to business and leisure visitors in order to maximize economic impact. In collaboration with our partners, stakeholders, and customers, our sole purpose is to champion the continuous improvement of the region as a dynamic and memorable tourism destination. Here at the DMCBB, we pride ourselves on being a great destination not only for meetings and conventions, but also for families to gather with their loved ones. With that being said, let's discuss how I can be of assistance when it comes to planning your family reunion. First and foremost, we want nothing more than for you to have a successful reunion in Detroit and for you to keep coming back each and every year. We know that you can host your reunion in any other city that you have family, but Detroit is the best destination to host a reunion. So here is where the DMCBB comes in. I am of assistance to you because I'm saving you time and money by distributing your reunion information to local vendors on your behalf. So we're basically your one-stop shop. So whether you're in need of hotel rooms, DJs, caterers, t-shirts, transportation companies, or parks or museums, you name it, I will connect those organizations to you that will satisfy all of your reunion requirements. When you work with us, you will receive a reunion planning guide, which is currently being updated. I will discuss that a little bit more later. And your family may also qualify to receive items that we provide. Most importantly, all of our services and giveaway items are free. We do not collect money or charge for any services that we offer to our families or groups. So let's jump right in. Planners, please remember that when preparing for your reunion, you do not have to do everything all on your own. One of the first things you want to do is to determine necessary subcommittees and schedule meetings with family members to get things going. Just to name a couple, a few subcommittees you should probably consider are a finance committee. This group is going to be in charge of your reunion bank account and making sure you stay within your budget. A lodging committee, this group is going to be responsible for finding a hotel and making sure you guys get a good rate. And a fundraising committee. This group is going to be in charge of coordinating any fundraising activities prior to your reunion to try to lessen registration fees in some manner. It is very important to make sure you handle everything in a timely fashion when getting prepared for your reunion. You do not want to miss out on any incentives that may be in place caused by missing deadlines. You also don't want to miss out on your opportunity to book popular attractions or parks by not staying on top of your reunion timeline. Make sure you motivate your subcommittees to follow through with all tasks. It is also very important to remember that you must maintain the peace amongst your family while planning. Be patient with those cousins or aunts that may get frustrated at times, and remember that everything will work itself out. Planning do's and don'ts. You're going to want to start planning your reunion at least a year in advance. Some families start 2 years in advance. Be flexible when it comes to selecting your reunion dates. For example, if you pick a holiday weekend, hotels may be sold out, popular activities and attractions may be completely booked. So have a first and second date option available when you start your planning. When planning activities, consider staggering times to allow people to have free time to explore the city or for those who just may want to take time to rest. Do not procrastinate. This goes back to making sure you stay on top of your planning timeline. When working with vendors that are providing services to you, make sure you have quotes and contracts in writing so you always have verification of what is being offered to you. Vendors also understand that people work within budgets. Please do not be afraid to negotiate and be transparent with them on what you are able and willing to spend in order to have a successful reunion. If you want to go see a banquet hall or a hotel, one thing to remember is to reach out to your salesperson and schedule an appointment with them. Don't be a walk-in. During these times, you may find that people are working from home more often, and so someone may not be on property to answer specific questions for you in the capacities that your salesperson would be able to. Getting the word out about your reunion. Do not exclude family members when it comes to preparing invitations. Make sure you invite everyone. You never know when you'll see some of your family again. Make sure when you are reaching out to your family that you are providing dates and important information to them at least 6 months in advance. Just like with your reunion, people have their own personal budgets and may need time to prepare and save money in order to take a trip. It may also be beneficial to a lot of family members if you offered an incentive to register early. This could be an early bird registration fee, for example, or maybe you could cover admission to one of the planned activities. Now we're going to discuss your family reunion budget. When creating your budget, you want to think comprehensively. Remember to include any and everything possible so you don't have any surprises later down the line. Feel free to pause the video to review the budget items listed here. Ways to stay within your budget. Take advantage of free or low-cost activities. Some of the museums offer free admission for residents that live in the Metro Detroit area. For some of those same museums, the admission is a very nominal fee for people who are not from the Metro Detroit region. So consider that when you are planning your activities. When planning your banquet, make sure your food subcommittee works with your banquet hall to customize menus that work for your budget. Check with them to see if having your budget on particular days or particular times of the day could also save you money. Everybody's family has a singer or a dancer. Consider using those people for some entertainment throughout your reunion weekend just to lessen costs in some areas. Think about working with your fundraising subcommittee and providing the following ideas to help add money to your reunion budget. Something that can also be considered for those who are unable to make the reunion but would still like to support the family is providing the option of an opt-out fundraiser. Give people the option to make a donation of $25 or $50 or even $100 to add to your reunion budget to offset costs for those family members that are able to participate. Offer a small token in return for their donation. Get creative with your fundraisers. Look online and find ways to put a nice twist on some common fundraising tactics. Just as an overview regarding activities for your reunion, make sure you schedule activities at different times so it allows people to have free time to explore the city or even maybe try out a good restaurant. Make sure you consider activities for all ages and fitness levels. And if you decide to do a walking tour, for example, think about those older family members that may not want to walk around when it's 85 degrees outside, or those family members that may not have the best mobility. Here are just a few places where you can find ideas for activities for the family. You can find mostly everything on our website at visitdetroit.com. We're going to dive a little bit into the hotel and banquets portion of your family reunion. For those family members that are interested in reserving hotel rooms, before reaching out to us, try to determine your hotel needs as best as possible. Think about how many people from out of town do you expect to stay at the hotel, or will some people stay with family? What kind of rooms are you going to need? Do you need suites for those people that may need to sleep 4 people to a room? What is your preferred budget when it comes to your hotel room? How much are you and your family willing to spend? What kind of things would you like for the hotel to offer to your family? Would you prefer a pool or a restaurant to be on property? Do you need a hospitality suite at the hotel for your registration or for your meet and greet? Determine some of your deal breakers when it comes to the hotel properties early on, and remember to be flexible with your date options and be sure to give me that information that you are willing to consider. For those families that are hosting a banquet, be sure to give strong estimates on how many people you are expecting at your banquet. Do certain family members always tend to skip the banquet portion of your reunion so you know they may not attend? Would you like your banquet to be held at the hotel, or would you like to have it at a banquet hall or maybe one of our popular attractions in the city? Work with your salesperson to determine what menus best fit your reunion budget. And please be sure to consider auxiliary items when determining your banquet needs. Do you want a DJ for your banquet? Do you need a dance floor? Will you serve alcohol? Are you going to have a hosted bar or a cash bar? Will you have any presentation or video shown of any sort at your banquet? Be sure to consider any audio-visual equipment that may also be needed. If you reach out to me and indicate that you are in need of a hotel, I will send your information to all of the hotels that can accommodate your request. Our hotel partners will then reach out to you with proposals of what they are able to offer your family. This will include information about what's offered on property as well as hotel room rates. After you receive your proposals, narrow down some of your strongest contenders. If you would like to get a feel for hotel rooms or banquet space, please feel free to reach out to your salesperson and schedule an appointment to come in and tour the property. Remember, you want to be able to have the best experience possible. So as I mentioned earlier, you want to be sure to schedule an appointment and not just pop in, as your contact person may be unavailable. Here's just a little bit of lingo you may hear when working with the hotels. One term listed here that you want to be sure that you are aware of is attrition. Your attrition clause will be listed in your hotel contract, and it's your liability to pay the hotel for unused room nights. For example, if you have a hotel contract that lists an 80% attrition clause and you commit to 100 rooms, you are responsible for booking at least 80 rooms, which is 80%, or you will be required to pay a penalty to the hotel. Here are some additional terms you may hear when working with the hotels. The cutoff date listed here is the last day that you're able to make reservations at the negotiated rate for your reunion. This date typically falls within the last couple of weeks before the start of your reunion. All inclusive, you are going to want to remember when working out your budget to be sure that your banquet and catering costs include in taxes and gratuities. Do not be afraid to ask. Once again, make sure you're asking about specific menus that fit your budget. Ask your hotel salesperson if you're eligible to receive complimentary guest rooms or room upgrades. Ask your banquet salesperson if you're able to waive room rental fees if you commit to spending a particular amount in food and beverage. Check with the hotel to see if late checkout is available for your groups. A lot of times it's based on the hotel's availability on the day of your departure, but some reunions choose to have a breakfast on the day that they leave or a church service on the day that they leave. So you may want to check and see if late checkout is available. Before you sign any contracts, make sure you review everything and be sure to reach out with any questions to clear any possible confusion that there may be. Make sure you keep a signed contract of everything. After you sign your hotel contract, make sure you stay in contact with your hotel salesperson so they are aware of all of your expectations before your reunion begins. To make sure your family has met your contractual needs with the hotel, be sure to request a pickup report. This pickup report will show how many hotel rooms were used for each night of your reunion. Make sure you keep your family informed about everything that is going on and all deadlines that people need to be aware of. Let everyone know what the registration fee includes. Also, let people know if your hotel offers breakfast that may be included in their room rate. Let your family know what types of amenities the hotel offers. And make sure people are aware of your cutoff date at the hotel, which is the last day to make a reservation at your negotiated room rate. Here are just a few additional resources to help you have a successful reunion. An additional subcommittee you might want to consider is one dedicated to genealogy. So this committee will be responsible for figuring out creative ways to celebrate your family's heritage. You can consider things like family tree or family recipe book, or even having a family story hour. So think about maybe storytellers that you have in your family. So at this time, we are in the process of updating the A to Z Family Reunion Planning Guide. If you have already registered your reunion with us, we will email you a copy of the planning guide once available in the next couple of weeks. So please look out for that in your email. If you have not registered your reunion with us, please do so by going on our website, visitdetroit.com/family-reunions, and submit your profile form to us. Additional information I want to be sure that I share with you is in regards to the free items that we offer to families. You may be eligible to receive some of these items based on the size of your reunion. We are currently in the process of updating our inventory with new swag, and this information will be listed in the upcoming planning guide. Here are the most important tips for hosting a successful family reunion. So first and foremost, utilize the free services that I'm offering to you. I'm here to help you in any way possible. Recruit, help, and delegate your responsibilities to other family members. Do not try to do everything on your own. When you reach out to me, make sure you let me know that you are in need of a hotel room so we can get on that early and make sure you get good rates and dates available. Consider all family members when you are making plans for activities and be sure to schedule everything.
Detroit, it's big enough to matter in the world and small enough for you to matter in it.
Nothing.
Stop.
Detroit,
Nothing.
Stops Detroit.
Nothing.
Stops Detroit.
See you in Detroit.
Please feel free to take a picture of this information. If there are any questions that you may need answers to at this moment, please feel free to send me an email to the email address that's listed here, and I will respond to all messages in the order that they are received. This website link here is where you'll also go to submit your profile form if you have not registered your reunion with us yet. Thank you for watching the Family Reunion Planning webcast. Please keep a lookout in your email over the next few months with information regarding the DMCB hosting a fun and, most importantly, safe fall family reunion planning seminar. Thank you again, and we look forward to safely welcoming your family to our resilient city. Stay healthy, stay safe, and most importantly, stay Detroit.